Hiya. So today it's the 18th of March and I decided to show you a wee bit of my garden. It's still looking, to be fair, I'm getting a bit down in the mouth about it because I feel like it could be looking a lot better, but I can also see that things are starting to wake up. So I thought I would just let you see it and hopefully you don't judge me too harshly because it's very, very rustic, for want of a better word. So I'm going to spin you around and let you see some of the plants and everything that are all waking up, and I hope you like it. So first of all is a walk along the side of my house. We have, I'll come down to sort of eye level, so there's some narcissus, quite a lot of it actually came up this year, which is really lovely, nice and cheerful. And I've got some alliums. They might, I know I've planted the Purple Sensation, Christophii and Schubertii, so I'm not entirely sure what's what. I think that might be the Christophii, but it'll be a surprise when I get to see what they actually do when they flower. There's actually also some Honesty, they've self-seeded. So actually what I was thinking is next year I don't even think I'm going to try and grow them myself. I'm just going to let them naturalise themselves. There's a wee rose cutting just here that I took a few months ago and it's looking still alright, so we'll just leave it there. There's, I think it's a Virginia creeper. You can just start to see it just waking up there, and it goes up the bird feeder. And then also we've had some lilies in here, so they look like they're coming back. And more Honesty again down here. My tiny wine, 9 bark, Physocarpus. You can see all the little bits of growth on that. And then Bellis perennis, the daisies. They're not quite what I thought they were going to be, but they're still really pretty, so that's okay. When I first seen them coming through, I thought they actually just looked like normal daisies that you'd find in your grass and things, and I was a bit ugh, but they look good, so that's fine. I have a Stimula Cineraria. It's wintered over really nicely, and I'm sure these are some Nemesia and they look okay. Peony, that's coming back now, so that's a relief because I thought that had maybe died off. In this wee border here we have Sweet Rocket, there, and there. I think this one right here might be Echinops. You have to excuse the weeds. I was a bit scared to start weeding in case there was little seedlings in there, but I think I'm just going to have to go for it. And then Honesty, I started growing that in June, so that's coming along really nicely. Those leeks, I think they're going to come out because I want to put my Cosmos in there because they'll be nice and tall for at the back. And you can see there's a few foxgloves sort of all dotted around. I'll probably end up moving them. And there's some Sweet William along here as well. And at this side here, we've got, this is the grass, the Carex calamagroscus grass that I managed to split, and it's looking really healthy, so I'm going to find somewhere for that. My climbing rose is starting to look really good. It's a nice apricot colour. And this was my cutting, the hydrangea cutting that I took probably a couple of years ago now. I'm thinking this might flower this year because it tried to last year at the end of the season. And again, I've got some foxgloves, Honesty, Sweet William that's been growing since last year, but it's not looking that great. I don't know if I like it. Waiting on Nepeta coming back, the Persian blue. Some more alliums dotted around in here. My little row of lavender. That was really lovely last year with Belia at the front, so might do that again this year. That Honesty plant at the back there, that's doing really nicely. my eucalyptus, heuchera, jasmine. It always looks really nice and healthy. Doesn't get many berries, but I don't think it maybe gets enough sun here. Astilbe looks like it's coming back. You can just see. So that would be good. It'd be nice if it flowered this year. My Vanessa Bell David Austin rose is looking really nice. So that's great. Oh, wait till I show you this wee daisy. That one there, look. How pretty is that? Beautiful. And then that's my Salix, the flamingo variety. That's coming nicely. And this is all my winter sowing. And there's now been quite a bit of life, so we've got Biplurum, sweet peas. Verbina's not really doing anything. Is that Orlea? Yeah, I think there's one Orlea in there somewhere. I know I saw one there, if you can see that. Nigella's doing really well, I think. Nothing in the Ringium. That cornflower, and nothing in the lavender yet. And then look, just lots of little foxgloves. There. So I really need to get these maybe placed in a better spot. And primula. And then this area here, I think I'm going to work on this later, is a Prunus triloba, which is, I think it's just like a cherry blossom. Some narcissus, more Bellis perennis, and then I've got a cotoneaster. But I've got this cornus that I got yesterday. I really would have liked a yellow one because I didn't want the red one because I didn't feel like it would show up enough against this wall. So I've got the green one, so I'll probably move this table out, probably move the cotoneaster and get that planted and let it get a bit of growth on it. Ivy on the wall. Another wee foxglove there, and actually I think there's quite a big foxglove at the back. And a jar. I had poppies in that. And then this nice sort of one for winter interest. The name has passed me by, I can't remember, I always know it, and then when I go to do a video I can never remember. And then forget-me-nots, they started growing them I think about June, July. A little pansy that's self-seeded. I really hope that's one of the cornflower blue ones because I love those colours. Forget-me-not, Obretia, Robrietta. Yesterday, oh, another forget-me-not. But yesterday in this border, I've planted about, I think, 10 gladiolas in here. It's like a bubblegum variety, I think. So they're under there, and then I put my ranunculus over the top. I've never tried to do that before, so it's just a wee experiment to see if it works. Veronica in here. It's a mixture of Tissington White and another one that I got from Morrison's. So that should be flowering in not too distant future. It's like a carnation here, I think, in my red dogwood. And then a rudbeckia that I split from the big plant, just right here. And some thyme that's starting to look woody, so it might need to come out. More, did I say rudbeckia earlier? Ranunculus. It was ranunculus that I planted over the gladiola, if I said it wrong. Ranunculus here, and there's more gladiolas in here, but these are an orange one. Bleeding Heart, I'm sure I spotted a wee tiny bit of growth on this somewhere. Yeah, you probably can't see it, but there. And then another bit of rudbeckia that I split from the bigger plant. Tulips coming up. Lupin coming back from last year. Those wee twigs round about that, there's that Liatris spicata, and I also split my crocosmia and I've put some of that dotted around it as well, so we'll see what it does. Some more honesty here, and that's some sort of wee cutting that I took there, but I don't know, can't remember what it is. More ranunculus, another wee pansy, and this is my big Rebecca. It flowers gorgeously, and I've took quite a bit off that this year and moved bits around, so hopefully I'll have loads of it. And then more forget-me-nots and more of the Bellis perennis daisies. See, this is the one I was talking about. Look, this one here just looks to me like a normal daisy, so that's a bit annoying. And I've got a little rose just here too. It's a nice pink, sort of fuchsia pink one. But I'm really excited about these forget-me-nots. They're looking really good. They look really densely planted, but I'm sure I put these at the proper spacing, so it'll be interesting to see. And then I'll take you over to the patio and show you there. So I had just weeded the patio last week. I've not done under the chair, so ignore that. But this is a lot of the pots that I've been planting up. So in this one I've got stargazer lilies, and in that one there's a mixture. There's a stargazer and a bright diamond, and then two pink ones that I got from Dobby's. There's agapanthus in here. It didn't flower last year, so hopefully this year it will. It sprouted but didn't flower. This is a limelight hydrangea that I got from Morrison's. Queen of Sweden, bare root rose. It's starting to sprout, so it's looking really good. Bright diamond lilies are looking fab. Well, the pot's looking fab. Lots of tulips and some daffs in here. A blue moon rose that came as a bare root as well. I keep knocking that every time I'm doing stuff, so hopefully I'm not hurting it too much. I've got ranunculus in here. My instinct was to put more than that in, but I don't think it would do it any good because I'd like some growth in it so that we can maybe get some cut flowers. I've put some sweet peas in here, and there's a wee drop crocosmia just dotted round the back, and a cornflower there in there. And then this is the other grass. Well, this is the main grass that I split, the one that you've seen round the corner. And I've just put the ornamental kale in here. I know it's kind of went over a bit, but I think it still looks pretty, and it's a wee bit of colour. And there's some pansies waiting to start flowering. I know that they're going to be like a really deep dark red, which to be fair was actually for winter, but there's not actually flowered during the winter, so never mind. And then my wee favourite bit, I think these are gladiola bulbs here that are coming up far too soon, and a hydrangea just right there, and my nice beautiful hellebores, a couple of heucheras. I love the marmalade, the lime marmalade one. Some big looking alliums, and these looks like they're going to be daffs, and the brunnera's coming back, and also you can see some really nice flowers coming. They're like little forget-me-not flowers. That's the silver heart. It gets really quite big, so looking forward to that. And over the back there, where there's a bit of plastic, over the back there, there's a crocosmia that I split loads and dotted it all around the garden, so it'll be really nice if we get some more. Still some heuchera there that I haven't cut back, and a little evergreen, which actually gets a nice orange tinge as well later on in the season. And my little statue, teeny tiny statue, in my little trike that my dad built. It's nice when you feel like you've still got a bit of your loved ones with you in your garden. Maybe feel bad, well it's really bad now, but it'll be here until it just disintegrates to nothing. My wee terracotta guy keeps falling over. And wee froggy saying welcome to my garden. And this is an elderberry. It's more like a tree now. I think it's going to be coming out soon. And then we have more Veronica here and here, and another heuchera, I don't know if I said that, a lovely hebe, which again I've managed to get some cuttings off of that. Honeysuckle, that came like as a wee tiny stick from Morrison's last year, so it's starting to look really, really good. Some more wee alliums, and in here I have the intense blue festuca grass, and I was going to rip it out yesterday, but when I was sort of underneath, I don't think you can see it right, there's definitely a little bit of green in there somewhere that I seen yesterday, so I thought I'll just leave it and see if it comes back. And this is a snapdragon from last year. Look how amazing it's looking. And just another couple of wee foxgloves. Ooh, and then eryngium, the sea holly, that wee mound there, that's what that is, coming back. Just take a step back and let you see properly. I love this wee area. It's my favourite. And all the ivy climbing up as well. And then I'll show you the other area as well. And here's the other border. So that's the big hydrangea, and that was the one that I've took the cuttings from in the other area. And I've got quite a few, took some for the front garden as well, and they seem to be still alive, so that's good. And down here is the Annabelle. That's behind that wee bit of broken pot just in there. And then looks like there's another foxglove. Oh, and another Physocarpus, that's Dark's Gold. It looks like it's going to be gorgeous. And more daffies. I've just popped the frame that I made just in there as well. And more daffies coming up again. Hopefully they'll not all flop over if we get rain. And at the back I have some honesty. At the back I have some honesty. And another Rebecca plant that I've split from the other one. And then in here we have ranunculus again in here, and more daffies going along here. And then this is my bulb lasagna that I am so proud of. So we've got tulips and there's daffs coming up. There's some more of the Bellis perennis, some poppies. I'm so chuffed with these. They just look gorgeous. Look at the colour of these, look. How stunning are they? And then this one is so sunny and cheerful looking. And then this here, this stick that's in the pot, is a Tamarix tetranda. And then down here is just some things that have been growing over the winter. There's a little Aquilegia, a wee magnolia that I got for £4, which was really good. Some Grace Ward, it's like a sort of ground cover over here. So I've got 5 of those. It seemed to, 1, 2, 3, is it 5 or 6? It's either 5 or 6 there. rhubarb root in that I've had for ages, so I don't know if that's going to take. That's just this one here. Another hydrangea cutting, some echinacea, that was bare roots, so not really seen much in real life there, so we'll have to wait and see. A miscanthus grass that's still tiny. This area here it used to be really nice, but it's all sort of, the stones are kind of disappearing and we're not quite sure what we're going to be doing in here. So there's a pebble pond here, and I'm sure that attracts all the toads and frogs that we get, which I know is a good thing, but they don't seem to eat much of the slugs, which is a bit irritating. And then this little messy area is all my little seedlings. So we've got Gypsophila, feverfew looking really good, loads of sweet peas. These snapdragons are just looking so healthy, and that's strawflower here, snapdragons, Sweet William there, and Cosmos here, and some asters there, and over the back we've still got a wee drop ranunculus in here over the back. And what are these again? Calendula, the Fiesta one, that's the yellows and oranges, and a couple of Orleas, and then we have rosemary, Love Lies Bleeding, and a green cascade amaranth, and some Verbena bonariensis. So hopefully these are all going to survive. And then I've got a dahlia that's sprouted over the back, sage, blackcurrant sage, snow princess calendula, and more dahlias that are all sort of just sleeping away. Hopefully they're waking up soon. I know that most of them had eyes on them, so that's really good. Some dogwood cuttings, more asters I think. That's a fuchsia over the back, it's looking quite dead, so hopefully that's going to come back. And more hydrangea cuttings way over the back. And then some lavender that I grew from seed last year. I'm hoping that can maybe go in the ground soon. But that's about it. So I really hope that you've enjoyed seeing a bit of my garden again. Again, there's not that much going on. There's probably not that much difference from February, but I thought I'd do it anyway. There's little bits of difference, little bits of life, which is a good sign and makes you feel a bit more cheerful and full of hope. So I hope you're having a good day, and hope you get the chance to get out in your garden. And anyway, bye!